Yo, what's happening, YouTube? Hush Perry back in bit, man. Today got y'all some more messy shit, you feel me? Today, I got y'all the Halle Baily DDG situation. Look, my nigga. We knew DDG ain't whooped that hoe, man. We all knew that shit for real. Like, come on, man. The evidence, the evidence she put up was some bullshit, bro. We knew, that's a regular tactic that women use to get full custody of their child. You know what I mean? They find out the nigga don't want to be with them no more. They're like, all right, you want to be with me? Now I'm gonna fuck up your life. That's the method she pulled. So I ain't been too much talking. We watching O'Shea do Jackson video. I'm gonna shout bro out for this, and yeah.
Halle Baily situation is like a soap opera that has so many turns and twists. At one point, it seems like DDG is in the wrong and he's abusing Halle Baily. And at the other end, it seems like Halle Baily is like some wicked witch of the East who's just trying to destroy DDG's life. Whichever case it seems to be, DDG doesn't want to lose in his own movie. He's gonna at least try to fight back, and he did. So DDG filed an emergency order to stop Halle Baily from taking their son to Italy for 2 months. And the strategy that he was going to use, that she's emotionally unstable. Now remember, Halle Baily is a very famous actress and she's shooting this film over in Italy for that time period. Now, as you know, she's trying to do some things to make DDG's life terrible.
Hey, I would rather them not talk about this proceeding on all platforms discussed below. But she's saying not only can't he can't see his son right now because of this temporary restraining order that she has been granted. She's also requesting that he can't talk about his son. Oh, man, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
This is crazy, Chad. He can't see his son. He can't talk about his son. And not only he can't talk about his son, his family and friends can't talk about his son.
It's fucking insane.
This, Chad, I keep telling you, it's a woman's world we live in when you have a kid with someone. It's a woman's world.
So as you heard, she won't even allow DDG to talk about his kid or the family, and we all know that she has this restraining order on him already. So DDG is saying, listen, I don't want her to take my son overseas because she is unstable. Not only is she unstable, I'm going to prove to you that she's unstable. Now stop the show. A lot of people don't want to give DDG credit for being a stand-up guy because for a long time, DDG tried to protect Halle Baily's image. Now, we're not saying that DDG doesn't have problems. Or that DDG
what? This nigga was protecting the fuck out her image because the shit he dropped, man, he could have been said this hoe was fucking insane. This hoe the devil. You feel me? This hoe evil as fuck. I ain't saying shit devil, but golly, man. Just evil. Demonic. You feel me?
DDG is perfect. We can understand that anybody makes mistakes, but this young man really tried to work it out with his baby mama, at least when it came to protecting her image to the public, because she's an actress, she's done Disney movies, and doing Disney movies means that—
Hold on, I'm finna go blow my nose, chat. Hold on, give me a second. All right, Sam, we back, chat, and yeah.
That you're pretty clean cut. But unfortunately, he had to do this and show the world what kind of person Halle Baily is. Now, this text message is March 21st, 2024. Angry Music.
This game, you're not ready for it.
You put your PP inside of her in Mexico?
So did,
knowing
man.
I was here taking care of—
Dang, I'm talking about la. Yeah. I done did it too. That's a bad bitch. You feel me?
Our AON. Stop the show. What is AON?
Got him!
Halle Baily must have not went to school when she was an actress or homeschooled because she is completely illiterate. She cannot write for-ish. Angry Music.
To be fair to defend Halle, she probably just mad as fuck, and she's probably just hit random letters on that. Just unknowingly type some shit wrong. Ain't no way this bitch this fucking stupid, you feel me? I'm just gonna take it as she hit the wrong button. It's a typo.
Knowing I was crying before you left. Stop the show. Crying, Cryong.
Damn!
You selfish, disgusting Perion. Peraon. I think she meant to say person. She also says, you're evil. Stop the show. Yoirevil.
You stupid.
Like, can we focus on these spelling issues that Halle Baily has? It's one thing to not know how to do math, but to not know how to write, like Halle Baily, you're a superstar. You can barely read on a second grade level. There are embryos that are smarter than you. They're not even born yet.
He's right, you know.
And then when this came out, ladies came after DDG in droves.
Golly, bro. These allergies are killing me.
I do not care. DDG is probably the biggest loser on this planet. He tried to take them messages.
Shut your fat ass up. Ooh, let me not even get on these big bitches, man.
Them messages where it was clearly showing signs of postpartum depression, because you can clearly see that the messages were dated like 2 to 3 months after she gave birth to her child. Trying to use that against her to get the judge to take her kids away from her is just the corniest thing ever. Like, it's different when it comes to you, because you actually put your hands on your child's mother. So what would you end up doing? Of course, that's why you don't got custody, and that's why it didn't work. But these type of men that I see just growing in the media are scary. They're like willing to do anything and everything to destroy a woman who literally called them out or exposed them for who they really are.
It's always the plate cleaners, nigga. I don't even know why this hoe put her face in the camera, say some ignorant, stupid ass shit like that, bro. Like, fuck, nigga, look at you.
Now, this lady is saying, you're only saying you're putting out these videos about Halle Baily because she was in her postpartum depression. And guys, postpartum depression is real. It can basically have women doing things, making them feel like they want to self-delete themselves. Some women can even abuse their own children because of this. So this is not uncommon. It is a serious thing across the world, okay? So that could be a reason that she's acting like this. But wait, there's more. Unfortunately, young lady, we have some text messages all the way from March 10th, 2022. And here we go with Halle Baily not being able to read and write again. She writes, answer the effing phone. Fickonh phone.
Damn!
Then she says she can't spell that. So she says, answer TBE. Can't even spell the TBE effing phone. Now listen, the lady is calling and she can't spell effing. And she can't spell the. And she spells the curse word right, but can't spell the right. It's crazy. She goes this. I'm going to try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over forever. I'm not playing Daryl. That's it. So again, DDG.
What the fuck? This nigga reading it like that? What the fuck?
Who's having baby mama drama with somebody that's really having a mental breakdown. He says, I just want to be left alone, please. Now, let me just say this about men. When we find out that you don't got no damn sense and you kind of like down bad and crazy, now we might love you, but if you've ever had a chick like this, it is so draining. A lot of y'all want somebody pretty, you want somebody that look good, you want somebody that's thick, but somebody who is needy and down bad and crazy and possessive, man, listen, that is a hard job in itself. And this is the kind of individual that will do anything to gain your attention and to use anything against you. Like all kind of situations. I need help. I'm depressed, and all of that. And then it just sucks the life out of you as a man to put up with this. And you could love the girl. You could really care about the girl. But any man that has dealt with somebody like this, man, this is crazy work, as you young folks say. She says, I'm calling for help. I have a knife. She says again, I'm calling for help, but why don't care, do you? Stop the show. Let's revisit that last spelling.
Facts, nigga. You got a knife for what, you crazy bitch? On God.
Why don't care, do you? I think you meant to say, honey, why don't you care? Well, you don't care to learn how to read and write, so it's hard for somebody to care about your feelings. Now, clearly these text messages were before she had the baby. So you're trying to say this is postpartum depression? No, this girl is just down bad and she has a lot of problems, okay? Now, remember I said that DDG basically filed this appeal against Halle Baily?
The judge has officially denied DDG's motion for an emergency order that will prohibit baby Halo from traveling to Italy with his mother, Halle. Now, this order was filed on today, June 5th, and this order is basically saying that, hey, we don't see no risk that Halo would face in Italy. No emotional risk, no psychological risk. On top of that, you provided us a lot of evidence, and out of all that evidence, we don't see nothing that shows us that Halle is a threat to Halo outside of this country or inside of this country. So the order is denied. However, the original case for the DV, the custody, the visitation, that is going to be continued until June 24th. However, they also stated that DDG attorneys were there and they spoke up and said that they are taking or seeking a family law action. And what this means is that they're going to confirm his paternity, and on top of that, they're going to be seeking all the parental rights that he has when it comes to custody and everything regarding his child. Now, if they do this, then the restraining orders that they both have against each other would merge over to that family law case.
Now, again, Academics TV is saying that this might be fake news. I don't really know. You can check out Academics on X. Here is an interesting perspective about Halle Baily's future.
Halle, you better talk to your sister. You better get them wrote. That kitty is over. Halle is whatever the her name, the mermaid. She's a complete brand risk now. No movies better not touch her with her. Your is flopping. That kitty done. This out here stabbing, bro. That's stuff. Bro, she out here stabbing.
So guys, he's saying that, hey, listen, Chloe, you better get your sister Halle Baily because.
Oh God, first of all, speak on that stabbing nigga shit. Look, we all know DDG ain't whooped that bitch. But when she stabbed that nigga, would he be wrong if he hit that bitch with a fucking shoulder? Come here, bitch. You a bitch. Fuck, I'm hit her with a bow. And top of, just hammer that hole in the top of her head. You feel me? Just fuck wrong with you? Stab me, you stupid, ugly, motherfucking dread-headed bitch. You demonic bitch. I should have fucked your sister, nigga. Your sister look better than you, nigga. I ain't gonna fuck her sister. Her sister look good, bitch. You feel me? Yeah.
Because she's going to destroy her.
He got the wrong one, nigga. He should have got with the fucking sister. She act like she got way more sense than this crazy delusional bitch. You know what I mean?
Her image in Hollywood, and now she's going to be a bad look for these particular Disney brands because of what she's done with DDG. Here's something I'm going to respectfully disagree with Mr. Solmanati. A person like DDG, who's a streamer, can be a lot more open with his life, and we know that Halle Baily cannot. But at the same time, Halle Baily is not going to lose any money or any opportunity because she's disrespectful or being rude to a father who is a Twitch streamer in hip hop. That's a rapper. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't matter. She is going to be completely okay. If that was the case, she would not have gotten casted in Italy. You know, people are going to downplay this. DDG is the one that got the restraining order filed against him. And nobody's going to come to the defense of DDG because DDG's not in the industry. He's not in the Disney world kind of thing. He's not like that. And a lot of black men got to understand that. You are not the target audience from the people from these films, okay? And a lot of black men are not really big Disney supporters unless you get into like Marvel and things like that. The reality is that we got to know that women can get away with certain things that we cannot. And that's all that needs to be understood. Halle Baily is going to go on with her life. She's going to continue to get opportunities in that market, and her particular image is not going to falter. It's not going to change. You can't tell me one woman who has said something negative or, you know, been accused of doing something to her black baby daddy or black ex-husband, and her opportunities have been limited. The only time the opportunities are limited is if they do something that's silly against the industry, which Halle Bailey's not going to do. The reality though is Halle Bailey is not perfect in this either. And Halle Bailey was making it out as if DDG was the problem, and DDG still did not want to put her information out there. But this is just the reality. When you deal with these ladies that have no recourse, and on one hand, they're crashing out, and once you deal with their problems and you decide that you don't want to deal with it, then they're going to make a way to punish you in some other ways. I know a lot of men who have been through this, and they have really struggled dealing with the mental incapacities of certain ladies. And then when they didn't want to deal with that, you know, they're going to come up and make you suffer another way. You play games with your kids and
yeah, do that kid playing game. Look, if you don't do the fuck I tell you, you ain't gonna see your kids. Oh shit, I can't do this. Alright, the nigga whoop my ass, or the nigga R wording me. You feel me? That's what they gonna do, bro. Just keep away for the kids, bro. Hating ass, trifling ass B words. You feel me?
all kind of silly stuff. And this is why a lot of men got to look at the red flags.
Crazy.
If you dealt with enough ladies over a period of time, you should be able to know when somebody's playing games, when somebody's not accountable, when somebody's not serious. And, you know, the only mistake you can make is if you believe you have more confidence into your ability to be able to deal with this person's problems. And a lot of men cannot deal with a lot of problems that women have, but we make it like we can deal with it, and we can't. That don't make you less of a man because you can't deal with a woman's issues. It make you more of a man to know that you can't deal with them, and then you got to deal with somebody who can, one, deal with your problems when you have them. We got a lot of problems as men. I know I do. I need to find somebody who can love me enough to deal with the problems I have, and then I got to love myself enough to want to minimize the issues that I have. On the flip side, you need to find a person that they have the problems that you can deal with. Let's say, for example, a person's problems might
That black bitch was bad as fuck.
that they have the problems that you can deal with. Let's say,
God damn. Carry on.
for example, a person's problem might be they can't read or write. Well, that's Halle Bailey for the most part. Halle Bailey can't read or write. You know, they're maybe late. You know, they're not on time or something like that. That might be a problem that you can deal with. You might not be able to deal with being disrespectful. You might not be able to deal with a person that, you know, is making threats or violent or whatever. But there are some things you can deal with and you can work with them because the good outweighs the bad. So that's what I would tell you. Don't end up like DDG, believing that you can deal with something that you can't deal with and then trying to hide that to protect somebody's image. So guys.
So basically, guys, wear them fucking rubbers, my nigga, and choose your bitch wisely. You feel me? Yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. See y'all on my next video, my nigga. Real talk.